What's going on, guys? Roger Rabbit Showdown here, and today I have another Showdown replay, and as you can see, this man, he's playing stall. Personally, I am perfectly okay with people playing stall in, like, a competitive environment, but not, like, I don't know if I agree with it when people are playing on the ladder, because really if you're laddering, you're going to want to have, you know, not 45-minute games. You know, you want to have the games go quick, and if you're laddering, I don't know how much I agree with stall. But anyway, I have this replay, and I make some bad plays, make some good ones, but it all turns out in the end, so might as well get into it then. So I'm gonna lead with Infernape, and he leads Slowbro. My Infernape is actually like a stall breaker coverage kind of Infernape. I switch in Mawile, I don't know why. I could have easily switched in Kyurem. Don't know why I did that. Basically sack off my Mawile right here. And from the fact that he's Fire Blast shows me that he's most likely an Assault Vest 1. So I'm gonna bring in Kyurem, go for the Fusion Bolt, get critted by an Ice Beam. I think I pop a sub right here as he goes into chance, so yeah, I do pop a sub. From experience, Fusion Bolts do around, 25%. And Seismic Toss is to break my sub, but I'd rather have that than not have optimized EVs for other things. So I'm going to bring in Drill because I can't get Toxic or Paralyzed, and I'm going to go for an Iron Head as he switches into Charizard. I knew that this was going to be Bulk Zard, so I bring in Tyranitar and go for a Stone Edge and miss. And so basically that is going to mean that my Tyranitar is useless this match, because that Earthquake plus Burn is going to take my Tyranitar out. I bring in Greninja, I go for a Surf, and that does nothing. I then bring in, I think I go for a U-turn, which does a little bit more actually, and bring in Excadrill again, because no Para, no Thunder, no Toxic, so I think I just go for another Iron Head maybe? No, I go for an Earthquake this time. I knew he wouldn't leave that in, but I wanted to make sure that if he did, it would be gone, because everything on this man's team is annoying. Bring in Greninja again, go for a Surf, and that does nothing. Same exact procedure. Once again, get a crit U-turn this time. I don't think that ends up mattering too much. Just gonna bring in Slowbro. I just go for a close combat. I don't know. I'm not killing this thing easily. I know that much. Go back into Greninja, eat up a Fire Blast, and I think just go for a U-turn. Yeah, go for a U-turn. Take damage. Risk Kyurem getting burned right here. Kyurem does not get burned, thankfully. And I think I go just for a Fusion Bolt. And then he sacks off Chansey, so that crit didn't really end up mattering because he would have been below 50%, so. Now he goes into Ditto, and I have to believe he is Scarfed, and for some reason he locks himself into Fusion Bolt. I don't really know why, couldn't tell you why, but I go into Drill. And I think end up going for an Iron Head. Yep, go for an Iron Head, and then an Earthquake, eat up a Scald from Slowbro, and then as I am dying, get off the Rapid Spin. That was probably the most important play of the whole game, me Rapid Spinning with Drill, because that means I can bring in Kyurem and not be at 15%, and I can go for a Substitute. And for some reason he locks himself in a Fusion Bolt again, which does not break my sub. And I go for the Ice Beam, and it does a lot. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, I go for another sub right here as he breaks it again. And I think I just go for another Ice Beam, and he switches in Skarmory, and I get a Freeze, but it doesn't really matter because it's a 2-hit KO, and he just leaves it in. I think. Does he leave it in? Yeah, he leaves it in. I think right here he goes into Ditto, but doesn't know that he can't transform with something behind a sub, so I go for another Ice Beam and get a Freeze again. But he has Scald, so it doesn't really matter. So goes for Scald, and that doesn't really matter because Scald. Anyway, he goes into Charizard X, and I knew I'd be faster because he's Bulk Zard, so I just went for the Earth Power and killed him off. I think he goes into Sableye right here and breaks my sub with a Foul Play. Yeah, he breaks my sub with a Foul Play, go for an Ice Beam, which is a 2-hit KO, thankfully. He goes for the Taunt, maybe predicting me to sub again, but I was just going to kill it off. He goes into Ditto, and now I know I can live an Ice Beam because he has a lot less HP than Kyurem does. And I just go for that Ice Beam and take him out. I would have liked to have all 6 kills from Kyurem, but I do not because Fusion Bolt does not do enough. I get taken out by an Ice Beam, but Infernape can come in and go for the Grass Knot and win the game. So, Kyurem Black picking up 5 kills that game. I do love this thing. It's good. It's really good. And, more people should use it, honestly. I think it's a top tier threat. Maybe I'll make a video on the set. I don't know, maybe. Anyway, I'll catch y'all later. I hope you enjoyed. Comment, like it. I don't know. Do whatever you do. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.